About 10 minutes left. আমি দেবাশিকাকে হোয়াটসঅ্যাপ করে রাখছি।
Mr. Kaur,
Yes, sir.
I think we should start. Just a minute, I'll just stop the share.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Anirbanda. And once again, a very good evening to Calcutta Management Association. I think we are in this regarding this quiz. We have reached the sixth of the seventh edition. Am I right, Anirbanda?
Right, this is the 7th edition.
Seventh edition, and I think in every edition we have got a very, very warm response from the team. Devashita and myself would like to thank each and every one of you for your support and as well as for your interest and enthusiasm. I hope I am pretty audible. So allow me to share my screen. Yes. So first of all, let me know, is my screen visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay, thank you. So what we will do today is that we have made a little bit of change in the rules. Okay,
Mr.
so
Kaur, just a minute. Just wanted to know this NICALPTP2D1. May I request you to please give your names as it is, as you have registered. We would request you to please give your names. There's something, a symbolic name here, NICALP2D1. Whoever that is, may I request you to please change your name?
So, Nirmal, on a lighter note, it sounds like the name of a computer.
It does, it does. I really thought that it was hackers, they were hackers, I'm here to hack you.com, kind of.
Yeah.
Fine. Mr. Kaur, sorry to interrupt.
that's okay.
All
That's
up to
okay.
you
Come
now,
on.
please.
No. We continue. Okay. So little bit of change in the rules. 20 questions, 1 point for every correct answer, no negative marking. So that remains. You all have to raise your hands for answering. That acts as the buzzer. Anirbanda is going to keep a very, very close track of it as usual. But today the change is, as per your registration, we want to ensure that each and every member or participant gets a chance to answer at least once. So what will happen is that I'll read out a question. Anirbanda is going to give the first chance to the person, to the say Mr. The order is A, B, C, D on the registration column.
Yeah, it's on the basis of the registration that they have made.
Exactly.
The first
So,
registered would be given the chance first.
Yes. So as per your registration, but that does not take away your chance from hitting the buzzer. Once I show the question, I read it out, hit the buzzer. The first chance will be given to the person who has registered first. Okay. If he or she cannot answer, then the next 3 chances will be given to the people who have hit the buzzer. Is it clear? I think it will be more clear once we continue with the quiz. We have our start questions. In case of a tie, those start ones will decide, and Quizmaster's decision will be final. So let's start the quiz. Okay, question 1. This particular product, priced at about $2.8 million a piece, was first publicly showcased in the year 2017. Who are the concerned parties? DRDO, OSB, Bharat Forge, Tata Power SED, just to name a few. These parties came together, pooled their resources in developing this product. This product was again used very recently in an event. Can you name the product? So, Anirbanda, so let's go as per registration. Who has registered first?
Yeah, the first name who has registered and is in the list is Mr. Hitesh Agarwal. So I'm giving the
Mr.
right
Agarwal,
to yeah, Mr. Hitesh
yes,
Agarwal.
you get the chance. Mr. Agarwal.
Please unmute yourself, Mr. Agarwal.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, you're
Yes.
audible.
Yeah, it's steel product.
It's a steel product. Which steel
Yeah.
product, sir?
Steel product like Tatas and others are making iron and steel products.
It's an iron and steel product. Good attempt, Mr. Agarwal, but I'm afraid
Yes.
it's incorrect. So, Anirbanda, can we now go to the buzzers?
Yeah, the
Who has
buzzers. So the first one is Anand Kumar.
Anand Kumar from Durgapur. Hi, Anand.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
It's just a guess. I think it's the INSAS rifle that developed along with the OFB and
Okay.
sort of DRDO
The
has
modified INSAS. You mean
yeah,
INSAS
yeah,
S?
yeah.
Okay, the black ones. From the orange and black ones to the completely black ones. Good attempt, Anand, but this time you are not correct.
Okay.
Who's second?
And the second one is Obijit Malakar.
Mr. Malakar, welcome back.
Mr. Malakar?
Am I audible now?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yes, yes.
Is it Aero engine?
Aero engine. Which engine, sir?
This is basically developed by Bharat Forge and DRDO joint venture. Aerospace, like it's used for defense and aerospace.
Okay, aerospace. Okay. Engine for defense and aerospace. You mean
Yes.
it's an airlines engine, right? Or a
Right,
plane
right.
engine?
Right.
Okay. Good attempt, sir. Who's third?
Mr. Panda.
Yes, Mr. Panda from RSP. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. I think it is the attack gun, the artillery gun that was used recently in the Independence Day.
Bang on, Mr. Panda. The cannon boomed, and so did Mr. Panda. Absolutely correct. Attacks, advanced towed artillery gun system. So these were the ones that were used for the 21 gun salute. We used them for during Independence Day and Republic Day. What we actually use are the 25 pounders from the British era. Okay, the artillery division uses that mainly, but this time 2 attacks were also used. But the attacks were first showcased during the Republic Day parade of 2017. So Anirbanda, 1 point to Mr. SS Panda. Brilliant.
Yes.
And we have a round of virtual applause. Okay. We go to question number 2. Sportswoman Alison Felix created her own brand called SAYASH, Sayash or Sash. Okay. Mainly the pronunciation is Sash with the tagline, I know my place. Okay, very important. I know my place. Post an incident when she was told by her original sponsor to know her place. Who was this sponsor? Her original sponsor.
Okay. According to the chronology of registrations, we will request Tabrez Hassan to kindly unmute and give the answer.
Mr. Hassan, welcome to the quiz.
Welcome, sir.
What
Thank
is
you.
your
Thanks a
answer?
lot. It's totally too much. Fast-paced at me, but I'm just guessing. Alison Flakes and Nike sports person. That's how you can connect.
So, what is your answer, Mr. Hassan?
My answer is Nike.
Nike, Nike.
Yes, sir.
Named after the Roman deity. Is it
The
so?
goddess of victory.
Exactly. It is Nike. It is Nike. So Nike was her original sponsor. They told her to know her place, keep her mouth shut, and do exactly as she's told. She refused, came up with her own brand of footwears with the tagline, I know my place. Brilliant, Mr. Hassan. So 1 point to Mr. Hassan. Great. So Mr. Panda won, Mr. Hassan won.
I will request Abhijit Malakar and Anand Kumar to lower their hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, once a correct answer is given, people waiting in line, please lower your hand. Okay, 2 questions down, 18 to go. Let's go. Question 3. Which country's domestic T20 cricket league has teams by the name of Mountaineers, Midwest Rhinos, and Southern Rocks? This league has recently been sponsored by Stanbic Bank Limited.
Okay. Again, according to the registrations, we would request Mr. Parthosathi Dotto to kindly unmute yourself and give the answer.
Mr. Dotto.
I don't know. I don't know. Sorry.
Okay. Okay, no problem. So we will go to the buzzers.
The buzzer, the first one is Obijit Malakar.
Mr. Malakar, giving a run for everyone's money. Well done.
Yes. Midwest Chinese.
Yes, what is your answer?
Is it the name of the brand that you're asking?
The question is which country's domestic T20 cricket league? I want the name of a country, Mr. Malakar.
The name of the country.
Yes.
I think we should move on.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't have idea on this side.
Sure, no problem. Who gets the
Is
second
it
chance?
Zimbabwe?
Who answered?
No, he was trying to answer something.
Yeah.
Mr. Malakar, can you repeat your answer?
Yes, Mr. Malakar, please.
Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe by any chance? Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. Okay. Let's take a look at the answer. It is Zimbabwe. It is Zimbabwe. I would request one point to Mr. Malakar. Brilliant. Well done. I would request everyone to go through the question first carefully before raising your hand. But good attempt and good crack, Mr. Malakar. So Mr. Panda on 1, Mr. Hassan on 1, and Mr. Malakar on 1. So sab khata khol rahe hain. Anand Kumar, you also have to open your score, as do the others. Anil Banda, I hope you have written down the score.
Yes.
Recorded it. Very good. We move on to question 4. Topical question. Very easy. Identify the logo. Anirbanda.
Okay, the next one would be Mr. Alak Mojumdar. I'm
Yes.
asking him to unmute himself.
Mr. Mojumdar, can you give the answer, please?
I'm not too sure whether it's a soft bank. I'm not too sure.
Soft bank. Good attempt, sir. But I'm afraid it's incorrect. So we go to the buzzers. Anirbanda.
Okay, on the buzzer, the first would be Mr. SS Panda.
Mr. Panda.
It is the Russian Gazprom export.
Russian Gazprom export.
Yes.
You know
The
anyone
Russian
from
major.
here?
It is like ONGC in India. They are the biggest in Russia.
Very good. As usual, Mr. Panda gets the point. It is Gazprom. It is Gazprom, the Russian oil and gas giant. Well done. Well done. So if I recollect correctly, Mr. Panda is on 2,
Right.
Mr. Hassan on 1, and Mr. Malakar on 1.
Right.
Okay, so the quiz is heating up slowly. We go to our first starred question. There it is. Since 2018, this stuffed toy shark named Blahaj or Blowhaj has become a popular internet meme and an icon of the online transgender community. The name means blue shark. Blowhaj means blue shark and has also been used as a mascot in different events. Which company started producing this toy since 2014?
Mr. Anand Kumar would be next online according to the chronology.
Okay, so Anand gets a chance via his registration. Okay, so Anand, can you unmute yourself?
Yeah, already. So I think the company is IKEA.
You think the
They have
company is
started-
IKEA?
Yeah, they have
You
started.
think,
making-
or do you know?
Yeah, I know it. So they
You
started
know it?
making stuff. Yeah.
What made you know, or what made you think? Any hint?
I got my kid this toy, so soft toy. So that's how I know it.
Good remembrance, Mr. Anand Kumar. IKEA is the correct answer. The word blue should have also given a hint.
Yeah.
Intentionally, Devashita and myself did not add the sentence that the name means blue shark in Swedish. Else it would have been a giveaway. But still, Mr. Anand Kumar has cracked it. IKEA is the correct answer. Very well done. So Mr. Panda on 2 points, Mr. Anand Kumar on 1 star, Mr. Hassan on 1, and Mr. Malakar on 1.
Right.
Okay, so this is how the quiz is heating up. We move to question 6. 15 more questions to go. Anirbanda, I hope you have made a note of the score.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Very good. You keep a tag of the stars. Question 6. Which place in the world boasts of having the only digital Rolex watch in its premise? For simple, keeping a track of time. What else will a watch do?
Okay, according to the registrations, the chance would be for Abhijit Malakar first.
Mr. Malakar, please give the answer.
Mr. Malakar, unmute yourself, please. Hello? Mr. Malakar,
Mr. Malakar, can we have you?
yeah, he's there.
Is it unmuted?
Yes, yes.
I have not raised the hand on this question.
No, doesn't matter. You are on the registration list. You are next, so you have the opportunity of answering. If not,
Which place?
if not, we'll pass it on.
No, it's fine. Which place in the world is like?
What is the answer, sir?
I think we should move on.
Yeah, you can
Yes.
move on because you
Thank
just having a call.
No problem. No
Yeah,
problem.
yeah, no
Sorry,
problem, no
sorry.
problem. We
I
move
just
on.
got-
Yes.
Okay, so
So,
Anand Kumar
as
is the
per-
first person to raise the hand.
Anand
So,
Kumar. Anand Kumar. Come on, Anand.
So it's Wimbledon, none other than the Wimbledon.
Can you
This
be
is
a
the
bit more
place-
specific?
Yeah, Wimbledon, in their courts, they have this digital Rolex watches in their premises to keep a track of the
It
time.
is Center Court, Wimbledon. Absolutely correct, Anand. Okay.
sir,
So
just a
if we-
minute. I would like to just reiterate the rules since Mr. Malakar has just pointed it out. The rule this time is a little different. We would first give the chance to the person who has registered in the serial order of the registration. So in that case, everyone will get a chance. That is what we have made the change. Once this person who gets a chance, we are not disclosing the names because that we don't want people to know which question is whose. So we are not disclosing the name. That is only with me. No, even the quizmaster doesn't have that. So we will give a chance according to the registrations. And once, if the person who is getting a chance does not answer or cannot answer, we'll give the chance to the person who has raised the hand first. So I hope that
And
is clear to everyone.
Exactly. And the buzzers, with respect to the buzzers, the top 3 will get the chance as
Absolutely.
usual. Chalo. Very
We can
good.
move.
Yes. So we are supposed to bring this quiz to an end immediately, then Anand wins it 2 star.
And
Mr.
one-
Panda will get 2 points only. So this is how a star works. But anyway, we have 14 more to go. So it's anyone's quiz now. Question 7 coming your way. These instruments look harmless and are quite inexpensive. Yet their monotone has been the subject of controversy, since it has been responsible for permanent hearing loss post very close range exposure. So instruments look very harmless, but are actually very dangerous. What are we talking about?
Mr.
So-
Shubibal Kundu is the person who is next on.
Yes, Mr.
Mr.
Kundu.
Kundu. Mr. Kundu, could you please unmute yourself? I think there's some problem with his connection. So I think we
Okay.
should go with the.
Yes, we should move with the buzzers.
Right. So Abhijit Malakar is the person who has raised the.
Okay, Mr. Malakar.
Sir, it is Vuvuzela.
Vuvuzela.
Yes.
Vuvuzela, the monotone horns used mainly in South Africa, was a rage during the 2010 World Cup. Actually resulted in hearing loss for
Yes,
many
hearing
fans.
loss. Yes, yes.
Very good. Well
you,
done, Mr. Malakar, on 2 points. Now, Anirbandha, have you made a note of the score?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Very good. Question 8, coming your way. Founded by Isadore Sharp in 1961 and headquartered in Toronto, Canada, this international hospitality chain has 124 properties in 47 countries. Now, two of the majority stake owners of this are Bill Gates and Prince Al Walid bin Talal of Saudi Arabia. Now, in India, they have only one property, which is in Mumbai. Apart from their hotels, they also deal in something called residential rentals, which are highly priced and are for the urban rich. Name this organization, this international hospitality chain.
Unfortunately, Mr. Anand Kumar has raised the hand, but Mr. Panda will be getting a chance.
Oh my goodness.
This is a takeaway. Mr. Panda, it's yours. Mr. Panda, please unmute yourself.
Okay, yeah. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
It is the Four Seasons Hotel.
Four Seasons Hotel. पूरा आंसर बोलिए सर.
टाटा क्रूसिबल के लिए पढ़ रहे हैं.
Four Seasons Hotels and Resorts. चलिए. One more point to Mr. Panda. Tough luck, Anand Kumar. But still, you are in the contention for the crown. No issues. Question number 9. Here it is. Which global brand is said to have historic links with famous personalities such as Hannibal and Julius Caesar? A sitter, complete sitter.
Okay, this is for Suman Dey first, and then we'll open
Mr. Dey.
Mr. Dey, please unmute yourself. Mr. Dey?
Are we getting an answer?
I don't think so. Mr. Dey, can you calling you for the last time? Would you like to give your answer? It's your chance. I don't think so. So let's move ahead with the buzzers.
Buzzers now.
Abhijit Malakar.
Okay, Mr. Malakar.
Mr. Malakar?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I need to tell the name of the brand, right?
Yes.
Is it Ora?
What did you say?
Julius Caesar and Hannibal, they are having a brand, I think.
You said Cora. Okay.
Yeah.
You said Cora. I'm sorry, it's incorrect. So we go to the second person.
Anand Kumar.
Anand Kumar from Durgapur.
I would guess maybe Cadbury.
Cadbury. Good attempt, Anand, but incorrect. Who's next?
Hitesh Agarwal.
Mr. Agarwal, please.
Sir, it is Gucci.
Gucci. Again, a global brand, but I'm afraid it's incorrect. So all chances gone. Anirbandha, the quiz masters have earned it.
Right.
Yes, the point goes to the QMs. The answer is the brand called Perrier. Water brand. History has it that Hannibal, during one of his campaigns, had found this spring of fresh water from where Perrier gets its source. And later, Julius Caesar helped develop it. So, quiz masters.
Before we move on, let me once again announce, if the person who is listening, NICAL P2D1, whoever that person is, if you can rename yourself. I'm giving you a chance to unmute yourself and tell your name, please. You can unmute yourself once, or I'll remove you because I don't think this doesn't look good. I've also put a chat to you. Fine. There's no answer, so let us move on. Let us move on.
Sure.
Please.
Okay, question number 10. Okay, we are nearing the halfway mark for this quiz. Okay, the second start question. Okay, identify the airlines. Colorful mascot.
Okay, now a small announcement that we have amongst us Mr. Ashok Banerjee, who is a past president of CMA. So I'm giving him a chance. I just look at my audacity. I'm giving my past president a chance to give an answer. What an audacity. Mr. Banerjee, if you wish, you can unmute yourself once, please.
Mr. Banerjee, welcome.
Thank you. In fact, it's a pleasure. In fact, I've been thinking that, look, is this SAS, Scandinavian Airlines Services?
SAS, SAS, Scandinavian Airlines. Good attempt, sir, but I'm afraid it's incorrect.
I also
No
guess
problem,
that.
but very good attempt. Pretty
So with your
unusual
permission, I'm
airline
muting
to
you,
talk about.
please.
Yes.
Okay, next is Abhijit Malakar.
Mr. Malakar.
Sir, is it Air Canada?
Air Canada, good attempt. I'm afraid it's incorrect. Who's next?
Anand Kumar.
Anand Kumar from Durgapur.
Just a guess, sir. Is it Kenya Airlines?
Can you just repeat your answer?
Yeah, Kenya Airlines.
Kenya, Kenya.
Yeah.
Okay, but shouldn't they have spears and a shield? Anyway, good attempt, but incorrect. Who's next?
Last one would be Hitesh Agarwal.
Mr. Agarwal, please.
Dutch airline?
You mean KLM?
Yes.
Good attempt, sir, but incorrect. Anirbandha, please note Quizmasters 2.
Yeah.
Well, this was a photo of a turtle dressed as a pirate. This is the airlines of Cayman Islands, Cayman Airways. The mascot's name is Sir Turtle. They have a priority privilege program called Sir Turtle Points. I guess we can have a round of applause for the Quizmasters. Brilliant. Thank you. And Anirbandha, we have crossed half of the quiz. So can you kindly just tabulate the scores and read them out?
Yeah, the scores are as it goes. Hitesh Agarwal is 0. Syed Tabriz Hassan is 1. Then we have, I'll also read the zeros because in that case it is easier for me. Parthasarthi Datta is 0. Alok Mujumdar is 0. Anand Kumar is 2.
2 star. It will be 2 star, right?
2, yeah, 2 and 1 star. Yeah, fifth question was answered.
So 2 star.
Yeah. Then we have Abhijit Malakar, who is on 2. Shubhimal Kundu, 0. SS Ponda on 3.
Okay, thank you, Anirbandha.
Has not opened. So.
Thank you so much. I think at this point, Mr. Panda is leading on 3. Mr. Anand Kumar is on 2 star. And Mr. Malakar is on 2. And there are also Mr. Hassan on 1.
Wow.
So anyone's quiz now. Anyone's quiz. Well done. Well done. The thing is heating up. We move on to the second half of the quiz. Question 11 coming your way. The British ambassador Sir Thomas Roe paid a visit to the court of Emperor Jahangir in the 17th century AD. We are all aware of this historical fact. Based on this, in which Indian city did the British East Indian Company set up their first company factory?
Okay, it would be Hitesh Agarwal once again. Your chance, please, first, before we go to the buzzers.
It is Kolkata.
Kolkata. Excellent attempt. Good thinking, but I'm afraid it's incorrect. Kolkata later became the capital of the British East Indian Empire, actually. But that was not the first city. So we go to the buzzers.
Okay, so that was not the correct answer, right? Okay, Obijit Malakar would be the person to answer, please.
Okay, Mr. Malakar.
It is Surat, Gujarat.
Surat, Gujarat, the place where Mr. Sir Thomas Roe landed, and from there went all the way to Delhi to meet the Emperor Jahangir. It
Yes,
is Surat.
Yes, sir.
Well done. Congratulations. One
you,
more
sir.
point to Mr. Malakar. We love this. We love this never say die attitude of Calcutta Management Association members. Well done. You make us proud. Question 12 coming your way.
Before you go to question 12, please lower your hands if we see that, if we would have to be a little strict here. Before the question is finished, if we see a hand which is raised, we'll not be considering that. It is, I'm really feeling a little, people are maybe speeding up a little more. We should give everyone a chance. I think after the question is read, when the quiz master says, please go on for the buzzer, please do that after that. Before that, if anything comes up, I'll really, with the permission of the quiz master, I'll have to disqualify that. Because I'm seeing hands coming up before the question. That's not really something we would really love to have.
Okay. Okay. So if that is the thing, then I'll just announce, please hit the buzzer.
After you, please hit the buzzer. After you do that, anyone can do that.
Okay. Good. Let's try that out from question 12. I think till now we have had no discrepancies. We haven't had any disputes, so that's good. So let's do it from question 12 also. Okay, this particular food item, pie, comes from a Cornish village in England called Mousehole. This is made by baking pechards, eggs, and potatoes under a pastry crust. The key namesake factors of this pie is that the heads of the fish, which is also another ingredient, the fish heads must poke out of the pie. They must look above. Name this famous pie. Who's second on the registration list?
Yeah, the registration list, second is Mr. Hassan. So I'm giving Mr. Hassan a chance first.
Yes, Mr. Hassan.
Mr. Hassan, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, no, I can unmute.
Yeah.
No, it's a pass. Not hitting my mind.
It's
okay,
a pass.
Give me 2 seconds. Okay, let me 2 more seconds. Here fish, and then it is pilchards.
Anything else?
The
Mr.
key
Hassan?
namesake factor, yeah, I think it's something in the question. I mean, you have given the hint also, I understand, but
yes. I'm afraid we can't give you much time.
Okay, sorry, then.
But yeah, you well tried, you thought about it. Good attempt, I'll say.
Okay.
It's all about participation, sir. It's all about participation and the enthusiasm. That's what matters. Okay, so now we move on to the buzzers.
Right. Obijit Malakar.
Okay, Mr. Malakar, what is the answer?
Stargazy pie.
Stargazy pie.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Stargazy pie.
Thank you.
Okay, so Mr. Malakar gets 1 more point. Very good. Okay, good. So Anirbanda, you have made a note of it?
Yeah.
Okay, question 13 coming your way. Which Indian brand has premium coffees sourced from locations like Kilimanjaro, Brazil, and Colombia? Please hit the buzzers. Okay. So before we ask the buzzers,
yes,
let us ask the next person in the registration list. Anirbanda.
Just a minute. I mixed it up. Just a minute. Okay, this is okay. Parthasharthi Datta. Just
Mr. Doctor, please.
So, Doctor, you can unmute yourself. Mr. Doctor?
Is it brew?
Is it brew?
Yeah.
Are you asking a question or are you giving an answer?
That's my answer. That's my answer.
Okay, brew. B-R-U.
B-R-U. Yeah.
Exactly, sir. And right are you. Brew owned by HUL. Very well done. Mr. Dotto has opened the score. 1 point to him. Well done, sir. Question number 14 coming your way. Okay. It was the first toothpaste in India that used fluoride, a chemical that naturally helps in preventing cavities and protecting teeth enamel. It gradually became a household name and is still available till date. It's named after Dr. Richard Joseph Dash. Identify this famous brand. Please hit the buzzers. Okay, who's next on the registration list?
Okay. On the registration list, next is Mr. Alok Majumdar.
Mr. Majumdar, please.
Is it Colgate, sir?
Colgate. Good attempt, sir, but I'm afraid it's incorrect.
Sorry.
Good attempt, sir. Let's go to the buzzers. Who's first?
Abhijit Malakar.
Again, Mr. Malakar. Brilliant. Mr. Malakar, what's the answer?
Yes. It's a fluoride.
What did you say?
It's a 4-hands toothpaste. 4-hands.
Four hands.
Yes.
4 hands. Did you use it?
Yeah, it was like during my childhood, you used to see like 4 hands. During my childhood, yeah. It was a very
Richard
old one.
Joseph 4 hands.
Yeah,
Brilliant. 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 4 hands is the answer. Mr. Malakar is on fire. I think he's on 4 right now. Anirbanda?
Must be on 5. Just a minute. He's on 5.
He's on 5. So has beaten, he's taken over Mr. S.S. Panda and Mr. Anand Kumar. Well done. Okay, but it's still anyone's quiz. Third start question coming your way. Identify this legendary contribution or invention to Bengali culinary delight. Look at this photo. Okay, hit the buzzers, everyone.
Just a minute. Before the buzzers, I would request Mr. Anand Kumar on the list.
Okay, Mr. Anand Kumar, your chance.
He is the inventor of Rasagulla.
What is his name?
Name I don't remember, but I know the thing.
You have given the answer as Rasgulla, but you still get 1 point. You don't get a Rasgulla for that. You don't get a 0 because it is the correct answer. The thing that I was looking for is Rasgulla. The name is Nobin Chandra Dash. Well done, Mr. Kumar. 1 more point to you. And actually, Mr. Kumar is on 2 start points. Actually, his score will be 3, out of which 2 are start answers. Very well done, sir. So before we go to the last quarter of the quiz, Anirbanda, can we have the scores, please?
Yeah. Okay. So as I told, Mr. Abhijit Malakar is on 5, Anand Kumar is on 3, and SS Panda is on 3. But SS Panda is also on 3. But Anand Kumar has 2 start questions.
Okay, so it is Mr. Malakar, Mr. Kumar, and Mr. Panda. This is the order. What about the others? Anyone? Mr. Hassan is on 1, and
Mr.
Mr.
Hassan is on
Partha
1.
is on 1.
Yeah, on the.
Okay, so they can also catch up, as I said, or as I keep on saying, anyone's quiz. Chalo, let's go to question number 16. Coming your way. Okay, I'm looking for an Australian fast food chain or a fast food franchisee of Burger King. Now, what is special is that the only Burger King trademarks that are currently sold at this place are the Whopper range of beef burgers and Tender Crisp range of chicken burgers. Nothing else. They have their own food items, own menu. After Carol's Corporations, X is the second largest franchisee of Burger King in the world. Carol's is the largest franchisee of Burger King. What is the name? What is X? Hit the buzzers, please.
Okay. According to the serial number, it would be Mr. Malakar once again, please.
Mr. Malakar, what's the answer?
Hello?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're audible.
Okay, it's a Australian #1 food franchise, right?
Hmm.
It's Mad Max food franchise.
Mad Max food franchisee.
Mad Max, yeah.
Mad Max, very creative answer, Mr. Malakar. I think a point should be given to you for this creativity, but I'm afraid it's incorrect. Well done. We go to the buzzers.
Yeah.
Who's first?
Mr. Panda.
Mr. SS Panda. Back in the game.
Am I audible?
Yeah,
yes.
You are.
I think it is Hungry Jacks. Hungry Jacks.
Hungry Jacks.
Yes.
Okay. Sure. Lock kiya jaye?
Yes, lock it.
It is Hungry Jacks, sir. Well done. Okay. Okay, who's going to reach the finish line? Let's see. Question 17 coming your way. Anirbanda, can you add one more point to Mr. SS Panda's
Yes,
khata?
Done.
Question 17. Here it is. The official naming rights partner for this league was Rebel, who is a sports good retailer. Later, barbecue grill manufacturer called Weber was named as the new official naming rights partner. Which famous league is this? Whose another counterpart is linked to a famous fast food chain? This is the hint. Hit the buzzers, people. But before we go to the buzzers, can we have the next person on the list, please?
Mr. Malakar would be very, very disappointed because the chance would be given to Mr. Panda. Mr. Panda, it's your chance.
S. Panda.
Am I audible?
Very faintly, sir, but
yes,
please, yes.
Yeah, it's the Australian Women's Big Bash League.
What did you say? Australian women's, then what?
Big Bash. They call their IPL tournament sort of saying Big Bash League.
Big Bash League. Australian Women's Big Bash League. The Men's Big Bash League is sponsored by none other than KFC. And Weber is now the official partner for the Women's Big Bash League. Same name of teams: Perth Scorchers, Sydney Thunders, Sydney Sixers, Renegades. Same thing. But well done, Mr. Panda. Another point to you. Brilliant show. Brilliant. Simply brilliant. Anirbanda, can we have one more point added to Mr. Panda's kitty?
Done, sir.
So Mr. Panda is on 5 currently.
Right.
So 5 for Mr. Malakar and Mr. Panda. Close race. Mr. Kumar is on 3 with 2 stars. Brilliant. 3 more questions left. Okay, let's see who takes the crown home. Question number 18. Here it is. Which Indian company owns the brand X-Men, which is a well-known fragrance brand in Vietnam?
Okay, the chance would be first given to Mr. Shuman De.
Mr. De.
Mr. De has left the chat, I think. Okay. So, Professor Banerjee, your chance. Kindly unmute yourself, Professor Banerjee.
Professor Banerjee has hit the buzzer first. Very good.
No, he is next on. Mr. Shuman De has left it, so I had to give it to the next one.
Okay.
He is not responding. So on the buzzers, let us go.
Yes.
It would be Partho Sharathi Datto in the first.
Mr. Doctor, what is it?
Is X.
X.
AXEX.
Axe.
Yeah.
Good attempt, but Axe is not the company name that I'm looking for. Thank you, sir.
Next is
Who's
Mr.
second?
Obijit Malakar.
Mr. Malakar, what's the answer?
X-Men.
X-Men.
Boss. B-O-S-S. Boss.
Boss. Well done, but good attempt, but I'm afraid it's incorrect. Who's next?
Mr. Panda.
Aye. Mr. Panda.
No, I'll try. I'll try. I read the question and I'll try. It is Imami.
Imami, good attempt, Mr. Banerjee, but I'm afraid it's incorrect. So, Mr. Panda, can you answer now?
Marico.
What did you say? Thoda jor boliye.
Marico.
Marico, M-A-R-I-C-O. That is the correct answer. It is Marico. Brilliant. So where is Mr. Anand Kumar? Why can't we see your hand?
Yeah, his hand was there, but just after Mr. Panda. So.
Luck of the buzzer.
So this was Mr. Panda, right?
So okay, so Mr. Panda, I think, has edged past Mr. Malakar on 6 points. My God, this is, I think, turning out to be the most competitive quiz in the CMA online quiz, right, Anirbanda?
Yeah, but Mr. Cod, just to keep you informed, now all our participants, according to the serial numbers, have been exhausted. So I think, as we had discussed, and if you feel it okay with Mr. Mukherjee's permission, we can now have the buzzers only for the last 2 questions, because the participants have been exhausted.
Sure. And now I think we are all. Thank you.
Mr. Mojumdar, can you fine, you've done it.
Yeah. Now, only two questions left. And I think we are in a position where we can understand who the first, second, and third will be, or the people in the top 3 will be. So let's focus on the buzzers now. Only the buzzers will work for everyone. Question number 19. Here it is. This poster was created by Francis Tipton Hunter during the Great Depression. A girl looking at cats using a flashlight. This iconic image represented which company? Who's first on the buzzer?
Anand Kumar.
Anand Kumar. Anand, what is the answer?
Is it for the brand Dove?
Dove. D-O-V-E?
Yeah.
Good attempt, brother, but incorrect. Who's second?
Obijit Malakar.
Yes, Mr. Malakar.
For Etsy, E-T-S-Y.
E-T-S-Y, Etsy. What is Etsy?
It's a brand. It's basically, it's like Pinterest and all.
Yes. Oh, like a Pinterest and all. Okay, it's a brand. Good attempt, sir. Who's third?
No one.
No one. So the quizmasters get it.
Yes.
Shall we wait for anyone, or should I show the answer?
All up to you and Mr. Mukherjee.
Devashish da.
I thought the answer was in the question itself. I mean, if anybody looked very quickly, I think people have missed this small child holding a torchlight. I think that was the clue in the picture, but somehow people have missed it. Anyway,
and also the cat.
Everready.
Yes. And also the cat, sir. The 9 lives of the cat. There are 9 cats in that picture. The answer was Everready, a sitter.
Everready has a cat in the logo, right? I understand.
Yes, the black cat. Okay, so Anirbanda, before we go to the final question, which gives us the final result, what's the score?
Okay, the score at the moment, as it is Mr. S.S. Panda. He is on 6.
Okay.
Mr. Obijit Malakar on 5. And Mr. Anand Kumar on 3 with 2-star questions.
Okay. And the quizmasters are also on 3.
On 3. Yeah.
On 3. And Mr. Hassan and Mr. Dotto on 2, on 0, on 1, I am sorry.
1.
On 1 each.
Right.
Okay. Very good. So the final question for today's quiz, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. Which Indian product launched in 1977, along with 2 other similar products, had the tagline, "The Zing Thing"? Hit the buzzers, please.
Okay, Tabriz Hassan, your chance, please.
Mr. Hassan.
So the answer is Gold Spot.
Gold Spot. And which were the 2 other similar products?
One was Fanta, that time not available. The all orange color soda drink. So I remember that time Gold Spot was one, because that's the only brand I remember. Otherwise,
Well, the answer is gold spot, sir. But the other two were thumbs up and Limca, not orange. These three were.
No, I thought you were asking
by,
about gold spots competitors. So.
No, these three were. There were three cold drinks which were launched by
Limca,
Ramesh Chauhan.
thumbs up, and Parlay.
Yes. Yeah, by Ramesh Chauhan once Coca-Cola exited the country. So these three came up. Later, when Coca-Cola came back, this gold spot had to be discontinued in order to promote the Fanta brand. Thumbs up was taken in by Coca-Cola. So was Limca. So well done, Mr. Hassan. I think one more point to you. Your final score stands at 2.
Right.
Okay, so this was a very, very competitive quiz. So I would like to thank the entire Calcutta Management Association for their time and effort. So Anirbanda, would you be kind enough to do the honors?
If Mr. Mukherjee would like to say something, and also I would request past President Mr. Ashok Banerjee to kindly say a few words before the close so that we can.
Yes.
Just a minute, sir. I'll give you a co-host, right? Yes, sir. You can unmute yourself and also put your video on if possible.
Can
so
am I audible?
Yes, sir. You're audible, sir.
I'm using my mobile. I'm not in town. I'm at a teaching assignment away from the city of Calcutta.
No problem.
Yeah. So anyway, it's a great quiz. In fact, I've been thinking that, look, but the questions are super. I must say that, the best question to me was on that airline, which I missed, with a great question. And question on this last question was again good. Very good, not only good, because in 77 when George Foy was the industries minister, he kicked Coca-Cola out and Campa-Cola came with a brand known as 77. And one of my friends who recently died, he was belonging to the family. So Sarajit Singh was in a Campa-Cola family and all, Later on, Saraj Chauhan sacked off his company to these Coca-Cola people. So, but then you're coming back to the Calcutta Management Association. Wonderful effort. And the two quiz masters, your report is fantastic. I must see you in hopefully in the IMC quiz competition, which hopefully will be taking place in I think I have to check up with the current chairman, and because it's Stefanos and all, let's see when can we have it. But anyway, it's a great effort by Anirban and by the two quiz masters. In fact, the questions are fabulous, and compliments to the winners and all, because I failed miserably, but I enjoyed the quiz and all, because it's a great effort on behalf of President Shenoy and all my colleagues in Executive Committee, and also on behalf of Anirban, a big thank you to all the participants. I wish we had more number of participants. The quiz masters, you deserve all the kudos and all the compliments and all. You deserve not only the 3 points, you deserve 5 stars from us. Congratulations and compliments to all of you. Keep smiling. God bless you all. Take care. Bye.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so thank you. That's for this happy pujas we should be saying, because I understand that according to our schedule, before October is over, we may not come up with another edition, but we will try to have one in September. But we would be a little tied up, as I understand. So please wait till November for the quiz to come back. For the participants, let me tell you that I'll be sending you a link for the certificates that you would like to download from our drive. So give me 2 days. By Tuesday, you'll be receiving the link on your email. And also the gift vouchers, as we have already promised. And in fact, all of you know about it. We'll be sending you the voucher links very soon. So thanks a lot for joining once again in this quiz.
Anirbanda, can we have the final, can you just read out the who won and all those things?
Yes.
The result?
I think you know it. It's best that you and Mr. Mukherjee can announce it, please.
Okay, so Mr. Mukherjee, so we can just do the honors this time. I think, as we recall, the first position goes to Mr. S.S. Panda. Anirbanda?
Right.
Congratulations.
Absolutely.
Congratulations. Big clap. Big clap. Big clap.
Okay. Hello?
Yeah. Audible. You're absolutely
Yes.
bang on, sir.
Yeah, you're audible.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much. So the first position goes to Mr. S.S. Panda. A huge round of applause to Mr. Panda from Rourkela Steel Plant. The second position, a very hard-fought one, but I think it goes to, as we recall, Debashish Da, it goes to Mr. Abhijit Malakar. Anirbanda?
Right.
You're correct. With 5 points.
This is a quiz for you. You know, Abhishek, I'm giving a quiz to you.
Remembrance. Correct. And coming third, after a very hard-fought quiz, Mr. Anand Kumar from Sale Durgapur with whatever points it is, but
3 points.
as we remember, he has got 2 stars.
Yes, it is. 3 points
So
and 2
I can
stars.
see Anand's smiling face out there.
And he's probably taking a walk.
Yes.
See, this is the beauty of having it online and having it in the evening. You can have people sitting down and doing other jobs and answering the quiz. You can have people taking the exercise and answering the quiz. So it's, I think we have been a success if you all can tell that way. I don't know, if you get, I feel it's a success.
It looks like he's in the Kumar Mangalam Park. We have not wrong.
See? Okay.
So we are having a football match here, so I am watching that. So I'm in midst of that.
He's playing a match and answering the quiz. This is absolute multitasking. He should get a special award for this.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Anirbanda.
Okay, thanks to all of you. So we can call it a day and we'll meet soon once again. Thanks to all the participants.
Thank you, Debashish Da, for all your guidance and support.
As always, Debashish, thank you. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.